Greetings, metal community. So I'll get back with the first list this year, and it's the EPs and demos. This list is kind of, there's a lot of things that I didn't include here, so I ended up with 15, and that was kind of the 15 first that sprung to my mind when I started writing down names for this list. And yeah, I just went with that. I did see Liam's video of it, and the Death Doom Metalhead, and he had some stuff on that list that should have been on mine, but you can't fit them all in here, and that's been a massive year for EPs and demos, good quality. In the background we are listening to Consecration. I absolutely love this, and it would be high up on the list if it hasn't been like recorded stuff, so in my book that doesn't count, but one of my absolutely most played EP this year. Excellent stuff. And as I said, I didn't say in the last video I talked about this, I mean, I love the cover on this. The artwork is just fantastic. So let's get into the 2021 releases. Most of this is not like in any order, but the 5-6 last one is the top releases for me. One that Anthony over at Metal Miners had a piece on is Resilient from Chile. You can go and check Anthony's channel. Drop the tape. Well, has this purple casing. Yeah, as I said, from Chile, plays death metal. Have a lot of, not a lot of, but it's kind of a thrashy, old school sounding death metal. Pretty damn good. Really kind of growing material. It's not an instant love, but this has turned out to be one of my most played demos recently, or EPs. Then we are going over to Canada, and this is a great 2-track EP by a band called Perihelion Gnosis with Syzygial summoning. I don't know if we can. There you see it. One-man band, I do believe. There's only one person on the cover. Looks like this. Great death doom or doom death. 2 songs of like 5.5 minutes. Excellent release. I've also spun this quite a bit. Then we have one of the kind of the nicest. This was a blind buy when I bought it, because I've seen this, was shown in a couple of Severed Boy with Tragic Encounters. This is just great death metal with a, they do have like it's death and it's death doom, and but they have kind of a black metal feel to the songs. Some, in a way twisted guitar work on here, which is pretty cool. Really cool tape as well. Excellent release, and I guess a lot of people have heard this. So then one of my favorites, going to CDs. I have a couple of vinyls as well, but for the most part I buy EPs on CD or tape, because. But if the cover is cool and the band is one of my favorite band, I will of course get it on vinyl. But I tend to play stuff more often when it's on CD or tape than vinyl when it comes to EPs. Hideous Divinity, the LV426. It's like a cool booklet, and it's also that artwork is in the middle. Really cool. Yeah, Hideous Divinity, one of Italy's best death metal bands. Quite brutal, quite technical, but not like, I'm not massively into brutal brutal death metal, but I like some brutality in my death metal, and Hideous Divinity is one of those bands who has, you know, on the upper scale for me, but a absolute killer band, and this is not, you know, it keeps up with what they have done, so it's not like mind-blowing, but it's just a solid release. Then we have probably the heaviest sounding EP or demo for this year, Gateway, with Flesh Reborn. I think these guys are from Belgium, if I'm not mistaken. The sound on this is just so heavy, death metal of course, but doomy, dirty, but the guitar tone here is so damn heavy, it's kind of, yeah, going through the floor. So if you want some really heavy shit, Gateway is something for you. Then we have another Mortuary spawn, I think UK, but I'm not sure. Another solid death metal release, or great death metal release. It's kind of, it's just quality stuff, you know. I'm sure a lot of you have heard this as well, because this has been shown quite a bit. So it's like 15 minutes long with pure quality death metal. Nothing more to say about that. Another that I have been playing a lot this year is Paraphilia with Primordium of Sinister Butchery. It looks like this. Death metal again, but you know, pure quality. Absolutely love this CP as well. Comes with a nice sticker. CD looks like that. Yeah, again, Brutal K production have released some pretty damn good stuff lately, so Paraphilia being one of those. So yeah, go check it out if you want quality death metal. Then we're going over to Poland and one of the long-lasting death metal bands. It's Trauma with Acronimy. This is you know, kind of I don't know, an introduction EP to a new singer. Unfortunately, the other guy left. He's a damn good vocalist, no, but you know, it's kind of a bummer when, you know, you have a lineup that I thought was great and they change it up. But yeah, another solid. There are a cover song here, but you know, it's a good cover by Gorefest, and I don't mind so much covers when I put it on EPs, as long as I don't get them on full lengths. But yeah, 3 excellent songs by Trauma. As I said, one of the best death metal bands from Poland, in a yeah, long-lasting band. And we have Nekrovault. You know, doomy death metal, heavy, slightly dirty. Released a excellent album last year that was pretty high on my. It was top 7 last year. The album that came out last year. Great. As I said, doomy death metal. They do have some twisted, you know, leads and stuff here. Kind of change it up a little bit. Cool to do it on an EP. But if that's kind of the direction they are going for, I don't know. But it's pretty good, so I don't mind it. The title is Nachhut Towards the Towering Tomb. Great. I would say doomy death metal, heavy doomy slow death metal. And we can go over to, yeah, we can take the vinyls, because the rest of the stuff is kind of the top notch for me when it comes to EP. So split EP, Vektor, Cryptosis. Vektor, US technical thrash metal band, and Cryptosis is a Dutch, from Holland, you know, and Netherlands, whatever you call it. Cryptosis has also did also release a excellent album as well that I'm probably going to show in another video. Yeah, Vektor technical. On this, he kind of toned down the vocals because he has a very squeaky, high, kind of can be a little bit tiresome, but on this one he's kind of lowered his voice, which is pretty cool. Cryptosis is in the same vein as Vektor, not as technical, but yeah, kind of they fit well together on a split, and 4 excellent songs of technical thrash metal, killer stuff. Then we have Coffin Mulch. I would say UK. Might be wrong. I don't remember. Yeah, there's a poster of the band. Yeah, excellent stuff. I mean, this type of music, a lot of bands play the same, but you know, some of the bands do it better, and this cover is just excellent. Fits the music very well, and a great death metal release. Slow or dirty death metal, the way we want it. So Coffin Mulch and Septic Funeral. Then it's number 4 on my EP list this year, and this is absolutely a killer release. Which one it did Abhorrent, Rapture. Yeah, great release, and a monster poster of the cover. I really love this. I mean, Which One It is a band that everybody knows. Plays this US heavy, doomy, dirty death metal. Just a killer release. I mean, yeah. As I said, a lot of people know Which One It, and this is pure quality. Then we have Perilox Occlusion, of course, Raytraces of Death. I do have this on vinyl, but I forgot to pull that one out. Yeah, absolutely one of my favorite and most played releases this year. Just killer death metal. I mean, yeah, it's damn good. So if you haven't heard Perilox Occlusion, you have missed out on some great stuff. Then we have number 2 on my EP list, Chile again, Putrid Evocation. Absolute killer EP, from start to finish, just heavy, doomy death metal. You can't go wrong with any of the songs. So killer EP. I think it's about 25 minutes long, of pure excellence. And again, a band, if you haven't checked it out, you should. I will link it up below so you can go and click and check it out, because this is just absolute killer. And again, this has also been played a ton of times this year. But the EP that I played the most, and this is kind of a overall top 5 release for me this year, is Fossilization. He whose name was long forgotten, from Brazil. Heavy, churning, death doom. Yeah, this is a machine that will pummel you to the ground. Fossilization, excellent stuff. And as I said, it would probably on a total list, if I didn't make a EP list, this was probably would be in top 5 for me, because it's so fucking good. Played this a ton of times, and yeah, that was all I had for this video. Yeah, close to 50 minutes. That's enough. Hope you have a lot of this, and if not, go and check them out, buy them, support the bands, support the labels, and we'll be back with more of this type of videos now. Black metal, I will do a top 10 black metal list, I will do a top 10 thrash heavy metal list, and I will do a total list of at least 15. and I will also make a death metal list of 15-20 titles that, you know, I feel should be on the top 20 list anyhow. So, but you just have to wait to see. Hope you enjoy it, and vi kjøres.